What's going on, everybody? This is Thrifty, and I am the aggressively average gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Talk. We will be discussing today my happiness with a Square Enix stance on AI. That's right, they came out, talked about technology, and I wasn't angry. Last time they did this, when talking about AI, I wasn't too happy. The time before that was NFTs. I wasn't too happy. Now they come out, and I see the article Square's stance on AI. And I was like, oh God, please don't be bad. Please. We don't know anything about your future games coming. I don't want any bad news. Because I'm a huge fan of theirs. And I just don't want any bad news. I open it up and I actually get to reading it. And it's actually pretty cool. So we're going to talk about it today. With that being said, though, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. All right, guys, with that being said, let's dive back in. So AI is terrifying to me because it affords people the opportunity in real scenarios to cut corners where it actually matters. So what I mean by that is, like, I have a D&D campaign that I'm in, and one of the DM decided to put his prompts into AI to generate some art for the place that we're going to be at, for like our setting. Really cool, really fun. It's a setting that he created, all of that. So everything was very, very original feeling. And now we know what it looks like and all of that. That's harmless, cool. AI, fine, great, no problem. But when it becomes, hey, I'm going to type in this one prompt or these 4 prompts, and I want you to give me an entire story and an entire set for the game and all of that, like, at that point, I feel like it's robbing us. I feel like it's robbing us of our own creativity. And so I have a love-hate relationship with AI. I don't use much AI for the channel. I tried to use Opus Clips a couple times for the shorts, and it just wasn't that good. I didn't like it. It wasn't intuitive, and it was way too expensive. And so I canceled it. And so there are some things that I've dabbled in with AI. A couple of thumbnails have some AI art in it, but for the most part, I don't do that. And I actually use Canva. I use my phone. I make all the thumbnails. I do all of that because I don't like the use of AI. So Square Enix comes out and says, hey, we have this stance now on AI. This stance has been updated, and I started to get worried. But let's read exactly what it is. When Takahashi Kiryu was asked about Square Enix's uses of AI and the concerns of intellectual property infringement, he responded by noting its potential. But there are so many risks in using it. As a result, the company is introducing a flow where AI-related tools will be used internally after they have been properly examined. He notes that Square Enix is still proactively using AI technology in fields unrelated to creativity, mainly to boost the efficiency of its day-to-day operations. AI itself has tremendous potential. However, there are also many risks involved. We have introduced a flow whereby AI-related tools are used intentionally only after being properly examined, said Kiryu. As to why the company has changed its opinion on AI, Kiryu's comments that he is aware of how using AI in creative fields is an extremely delicate matter, and he will keep in touch with the public opinion about AI going forward. While this isn't a definite yes or no on whether the company will continue or eventually abandon the use of AI, it is a big change from Square Enix's previous stance about aggressive AI usage from January. Absolutely. It's a huge stance. It's a huge swap. It's a huge flip. And I am so excited about that flip. I am so excited. Then on the Game Rant article, it says, this outlook appears to be a stance taken with regard to upholding the company's image and not upsetting its audience. For example, Square Enix Foam Stars received plenty of backlash from fans for its usage of generative AI, and most fans had opted not to buy or play the game. Since Square Enix also announced a variety of changes in policy earlier this month, Kiryu's statement was likely another change in the company's policy. So yeah, Foam Stars came out and people were like, that's gross. That's disgusting. We don't want that. That's AI generated art. We don't want that. That's not something we want to give our money to. And they didn't. I mean, they literally didn't. And going forward, one of the things I'll say this, one of the parts of a Square Enix game that gets people most excited is the art and the creative way they tell stories. Okay? So to take that and put that into the hands of a computer is absolute asinine and ridiculous. I don't want that. I don't want that future. I don't want stories with beloved characters to be written by machines that don't actually know what they're doing and they're just playing off of norms and stereotypes and caricatures that have already existed. I want new ideas and fresh thoughts. AI scares the crap out of me. I'm glad Square Enix is making this stance. Yeah. Let me know down in the comments below. What's your stance on AI? Maybe I'll do my own AI thoughts video. But anyways, leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on AI? Hit that like, subscribe if you have not already, and I will catch you on the next one.